Welcome to the Solomon Show. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everyone is doing well. On today's panel, we have Gabriel. And we also have your host, Solomon. Now let's get right into it. Now it's time for the quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is, "Sometimes walking away is the most loving thing you can do for your future self." Now it's story time. Okay, what's the next story?
I, 44 female, found out my husband, 32 male, is a different age.
Wait. She's 44, he's 32?
34.
44 and 34. Okay.
Let me start by saying all identifying information has been changed. I don't want anyone in my real life to know what is going on. And I'm just trying to figure out the best way to handle this. I've been married to my husband for a little over 5 years. We currently live in different countries due to finances in my home country. I did live with him in this country, in the Middle East, for the first 2 years of our marriage. And I've been trying to get things straight to get back to his country permanently.
It's like 90-Day Fiancé.
I've been on a little vacation for the last week. Last night we were randomly talking and he confessed to me that he's actually 40. At first I thought he was joking. I was confused because I've seen his birth certificate and his ID, and I know my numbers enough to know what year is listed.
Wait. So originally the story said how old again?
34?
34 and... He's 34 or she's 34?
He's 34.
He's 34.
She's 44.
She's 44. And now he's saying he's 40. And that's a problem. This is a really dumb problem. Like, what's the problem? I actually feel more at ease. Okay, it's closer to my age. We can relate more. Like, that would not be a problem. I don't know. Maybe there's a new thing coming up. Let's see.
He told me that when he was born, some areas of his country didn't do a good job reporting births like it does now.
Yeah.
So his has been wrong this whole life. I've known him for over 8 years. So to hear this now just shocks me. I feel so lost right now. We're heading back to our home today. I don't have a lot of time to deal with this in person since he works nights for the next week, and I go back to my country in less than 2 weeks. How do I deal with this? We have a pretty good relationship, so I don't know why he never told me this until now.
How do you deal with this? You just say, "Oh, okay," and that's it. Like, life throws real problems at you. This is not one of them, trust me. Like, death of a parent, our kid got murdered, our house blew up, the guy on the street tried to kill me. Those are real problems. Oh, they did a boo-boo on your birth certificate. So what? I could see if maybe, like, he was underage or something and she's an adult and he lied or something where she's going to get in trouble. Like, there's no big deal. Whatever, girl. You got some big surprise coming at you in life. I'm good on this one. You good?
I've never been able to care about... I've never been one to care about age. I'm not bothered that he's closer in age to me. I've dated older than me, my age, and younger than me. No one care about the original age difference. It may be because I don't look or act my age. He has always known his real age versus the government age that is on his paperwork. My biggest issue is that he hid it from me. And me trying to get past that part. I'm a very chill person who doesn't like drama and always wants the truth about things. So this has been stressing me. I'm going to try to talk to him tomorrow after he wakes up. He works overnight and I'm asleep when he gets home. So I'll have to get him before he goes back to work. I've just been trying to think of what all I should ask him. I asked him if he was hiding anything else from me and he said no. I really don't want to be stressing about this, but it's all I can think of about right now. I'll update when I know more.
Okay, if you're that worried, put your big girl pants on and tell him, I need you to sign this, acknowledge this, or whatever. I'm gonna do a background credit check, the full works, just to put my mind at ease. And if you pass with flying colors, then we can continue on in this relationship. That's it. Because if that's the case, trust is the issue, blah, 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 then do your homework. Do the credit check, background check, all that kind of stuff, and see for yourself. If that puts you at ease, then do it. That's it. Okay. Now it's time for Say Cheese in our getaway to Guadalajara. This statue was so cute. It reminded me of my little Tessa, and then it made me homesick, my poor little Tessa. So of course I have to take a picture with it. All throughout the night, they had different bands playing, but at the end, they had a spectacular show about the history today of the dead. Just wait for movie magic, you'll see. Now it's story time. What's the next story?
How do I, 30 female, tell my partner, 30 male, I don't want to get married anymore?
Interesting.
My partner has a lot of childhood trauma. I've tried to be understanding. We got engaged a year ago. We're supposed to get married in a few weeks. For context, just courthouse. Neither of us wanted a fancy wedding, so it's not like we have a bunch of deposits. I've never felt as alone as I have in the past few months.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't want to go anywhere together, whether it's the store, restaurant, or even walks. I do most of the housework, but I also work more than he does. I have top-tier decision fatigue because his only response to what do you want for dinner is surprise me. I have to make 100% of the decisions related to food. I have to do 100% of the grocery shopping, 100% of the cooking. But what makes it worse?
Wait, time out. If I got to decide what I get to eat every day, I would be so happy. I understand that you'd be annoyed to do the grocery shopping and the cooking, but he better do the dishes. Like, you gotta be fair. Okay, continue.
What makes it worse is that he's an extremely picky eater.
That's very annoying.
I love variety, but I don't want to have to decide 2 different meals for every single meal.
Yeah, no.
What kind of tips the boat here is how he reacts to any criticism. The few times that he's done the dishes, they're still dirty. I don't just mean water spots. I mean there's food on the dishes. When I ask him to come with somewhere, anywhere, even if it's something that he requested that is 100% for him, he refuses and basically throws a tantrum. More and more, I've been sleeping on the couch. I've been skipping meals because I don't like bland, boring food, but don't want to make or decide on 2 meals at once. I've been sleeping during the day because my work schedule is flexible and I don't want to be awake when he is.
Girl, it's time to pull the plug. Mm-hmm.
Usually, I'd know how to handle this. I'd just simply end things.
Yeah.
But here are the complications.
Oh, there is none. It's your life, your time. You better use it wisely.
1. I really do care about him. He has abandonment issues rooted in childhood. We've lived together for 4 months. Before that, he lived with his abusive narcissistic mom. I know he's healing from that. I don't know how to gently tell him I don't want to get married anymore. That doesn't send him off the deep end. 2. To help with some unexpected bills, we pawned a few things. Some things are in my name, but one of my things is pawned under his name. They won't allow anyone other than him to take it out of the pawn, but this item is sentimental. 3. Because of his past trauma and current healing, I would ideally give him more time to heal to see if things change before calling it quits, even if it's just a few more months. And 4 and last, we lived together. We're 4 months into a 1-year lease. We're struggling financially and at the moment so that we cannot afford to break our lease or put deposits into new places to move out.
That's it? You had to break. Well, I would give him an ultimatum. Forget about this extra extension month thing. You put your foot down. Dude, if you're not going to help me, if you're not going to take this seriously, then we're going to break up. That's it. You either show me you can be there for me or forget it. Because this is a relationship, not me doing everything, being your mom for you. So either step up or I'm out. That's it. And give it a month. If you see progress, good, keep it going. But as soon as the progress stops, then you're out. It's done. Like, honestly, I feel like this guy sounds like he needs professional help, like some sort of intervention. And if you were to break up and he does something, more than likely he'd be put under 5150 and he would get assessed and get the meds that he needs, because it sounds kind of like he's borderline gravely disabled. So I would just, I know you feel bad for the person because they're whatever childhood, this and that, but it's just not working and you guys are not doing well financially. It's just going to collapse. It's going to collapse. So just get out. It's going to get real bad. Just put your foot down. If he's not going to do it, then get out. Because imagine, thank God, you guys don't have kids. It would be so much worse. So just put the foot down. He does something about it, great. If not, bye. That's it. That's my advice to you. Now it's time for Movie Magic. And this is a show I was talking about. It was on the water, and the camera could not pick up the holograms and whatnot. You have to see it in person. It's so cool. Now it's story time. Okay, what's the next story?
I, 30 male, requested to follow a friend of mine, 28 female, on social media. Their husband has reached out and I'm not sure if I should respond.
Oh, well, let's see what it says. Okay.
I had this friend from college who I was talking to for a bit. We never dated or anything, but maybe talked for 9 months or so. This was
Okay.
back in 2017 or 18.
Okay.
I ended up dating someone else and then just never reached back out to this person. Fast forward to today, I was on vacation where I know she's from and I was reminded of her. I decided to look for her on Instagram just to see how she's doing and the sort. I requested her and then didn't hear back. Maybe 5 to 7 days later, I have a request from her husband who I don't know. Because she never accepted my friend request, I decided to decline the husband request as it seemed a bit strange. The next day...
Wait, time out. I'm just trying to, like, imagine the scenarios in my head. So he requests her, and then nothing, and the husband sends a friend request. So the first thing comes to mind is, how would the husband know to find you? I'm kind of wondering. I mean, one scenario is the husband goes to her phone, sees this, and is like, "Who's that, honey?" And she's like, "Oh, that's a friend. Okay, well, I wanted to talk to him." The other thing, too, is maybe it's like a trap type thing where the husband create a profile of the wife and wants to see, "Hey, are you cheating on me?" And he creates this thing and people jump over, "Oh yeah, I know her, I'm gonna message her, blah blah blah," all this stuff. And this guy fell for the trap and now he's getting confronted with the husband. Let's see.
The next day, I have another request from her husband. I decided to block it because it was evident something was up. I didn't want to get involved in whatever this is gonna be. About a week or so goes by, and then I get a Facebook message request from him asking how I know his wife. I didn't respond. 4 days later, he sends another message asking, "Just curious what your connection to her is." I'm not really sure what to do here. I decided to disengage initially as she didn't accept my friend request. And then he friend requested me. He's continued to be persistent, and I'll be honest, it's piqued my interest. It seemed a little weird for him to be so pushy over a friend request on Instagram. Should I continue to ignore? Any advice on how to move forward?
Well, I just kind of figured that they're kind of taking the high road and just going to ignore it altogether. I would just stay out of it because it's coming off kind of crazy to me. It doesn't make sense. If she accepted the request and then he jumps in, then that seems more normal. But the fact that nobody's heard from the wife and you're just hearing from the husband, that's very suspicious. I feel like it's a trap. And who knows what kind of living conditions or how the wife is doing. I would just stay out of it because it's not normal. You don't want to get caught up in any type of mess because this is sounding like next level relationship drama. Just stay out of it. Don't get involved. Yeah. There's no more? Okay, that's my advice to you. One last thing. Curiosity killed the cat. Remember that. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds curious. But didn't he say that he's married or he has... No? A girlfriend? No? Just let it be. There's millions of other women out there. Let it be. It's not worth it. Let it be. Now it's time for Solomon's Words of Wisdom. Hi, everybody. So today's topic is stealing. Yay! So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because somebody brought it up to me and wanted to know my thoughts on it and stuff. So just throwing it out there. So I'm sure you've seen it for yourself. You go into a store and you see people stealing. It's become the new norm. But I am here to tell you from somebody's point of view that's kind of in the middle of the pot and watching all the stuff go around me. So I know, well, I'll say that to the end. Let's start with when people come in the store and steal, first of all, it's become the new norm. Not good. Why? Because that drives prices of stuff up, right? We already got inflation going on, and now the price of stuff going up because stores have to recuperate the money, right? That's number one. Number two, when you're stealing, the store has a budget to go by. When they're missing out on that money, that means how are they making the money? They're going to cut employees' hours, right? No big deal? Well, guess what? Remember too, when you go to the store and you act like a Karen and you're like, why do I have to wait to press the button ding dong to have somebody come open up the thing that's locked up for me? Because everybody is stealing. Oh, why is it taking half an hour? Well, unfortunately, we had to let people go because all the money we lost, we had to let people go to make up for the money. So now those employees that were doing two people's job, now they're doing three or four people's job per person. And they're stressed out. You think they like that? Heck to the no. So, anyways, there's that aspect of it. And obviously, you have questions to ask and stuff, but no one to be found, no employees. Why? Because of stealing. Yay! Hours got cut, employees got cut. That's the reality of it. Now, take it a step further. If you have less hours as an employee, guess what? You're not going to qualify for benefits anymore. So you have people that are losing their medical insurance because they don't have enough hours. And then you have people that are sick and going to work, and people get mad. Oh, they're sick. I mean, yeah, if they're not wearing a mask, that is kind of annoying. But you're mad that they're sick and stuff, but it's like they already got their insurance cut off. I mean, I've seen people coming in crying that I don't have insurance. How much is my medicine and stuff? Or how much is this medical bill going to be? And crying, I can't pay for it. I'm sorry. And they just have to suffer. And it sucks. I'm sorry. It freaking sucks. And it's heartbreaking. But that's one of the effects of stealing. And so hours are getting cut, people have to wait longer, people are losing the insurance, all this kind of stuff. And for whatever reason, oh yeah, I almost forgot. People working while they're sick. They lost their insurance. You want them to lose their rent money, lose their roof over their head? You think they want to be working when they're sick? I understand there's this, oh, it's irresponsible, da 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 da. But at the same time, no, I get it too from the flip side. I do think they should wear a mask when they're working, if they're sick and stuff, and definitely be washing hands, hand sanitizer, all that kind of stuff. But like, people have some empathy out there. Come on, have some understanding. Like, this is ridiculous. My next point is, for whatever reason, the younger generation has this idea that, oh, we're stealing because the people on top have all this money and they're rich and we need to get them. Sweetie, the only person that you're getting is the employees that are working hard, struggling, trying to make an honest, good living. Those are the ones that you're getting. So you may want to think about that. And parents, you may want to educate your kids about that so they understand the big picture, not this tunnel vision of, oh, I'm hurting the guys on top by stealing. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's not how it works. They will be the last person that get hurt, the last person, because they are sitting on top on their big pile of money. They could care less. So, stealing, not cool. It affects everybody. It hurts everybody. Don't do it. The other thing I want to add to is that a lot of people say, well, why don't the employees say anything? Why don't they do anything? It's because they can't. That's what the public doesn't seem to understand. They can't. If you say anything or do anything, you will be fired immediately. It's company policy. Because, unfortunately, there have been some people. Let me give you a real life example, okay? Somebody told me that they were somewhere and there was a family that came in and they all had backpacks and they all went to different aisles of the store and started stuffing stuff in their backpacks and stuff, right? And the mom and one of the kids had their phone going and recording. And they're stealing and stuff, and one of the managers of the store came out, was yelling at them, don't steal, put the stuff back, you can't do that, you need to go, blah, blah, blah. And, he's being recorded by the mom and by the son. Long story short, they put on social media, posted everywhere that this manager was racist, and the company got word of it, and they let him go. So that's why they just kind of put stuff out there for employee safety, this and that, blah, 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 for safety and stuff. Don't do it. So that's where it's at. So what's the solution? My thoughts on it is, and if you have a better idea, let me know. I'd love to hear your ideas. But my thought on it is the public needs to say something. I feel like there is no more society. We've lost that concept of society as everybody is in its sense of community, all that kind of stuff. I feel like the community should come together and scold the person and say something. Hey, you don't do that. Da 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 da. At a minimum, give them a dirty look, scold them. No, that's wrong. Stealing is wrong. Hold people accountable. That's the only way we're going to get through it and make the world better again. So that's my thought. But don't get mad at the employees. They can't do anything about it. They really can't. Just to give you guys some history, I'm going to keep it very simple. There was a very big case about, I want to say 10 years ago. I'm just going to go through the concept of it, okay? The concept was there was a 20-something-year-old man. He went into a store. He jumped the counter and went in and robbed the pharmacy of that store, okay? The security guard tried to wrestle the guy out there. They were fighting or whatever in the store. And in the process, the security guard shot the 20-something-year-old. The 20-something-year-old ended up dying. Okay? The company ended up firing the security guard, letting him go. This was all over the news. I'm sure you've heard about it. And anyways, I've never seen my mom so mad before using 4-letter words. Okay, like this was crazy. But she had a point. There was a very big attorney that took up the case for the family of the person that got killed. And they had a press conference, and the attorney was having people come forward and speak on behalf of the person that got killed. And they were yelling and screaming and crying, oh, my nephew, or oh, my son, this and that, he didn't deserve to be killed, and blah, blah, blah. And they were saying that the security guard was being racist towards the guy that got killed. Oh, no, sorry. That was one claim, yes. Second claim was that the security guard was discriminating against the guy that got killed because he was gay. And my mom was beyond belief furious. She was like, first of all, how would the security guard know if the guy is gay? Like, how would he know? Like, they went on a date or something? No, the security guard had no way to know. And my mom also brought a very good point. She said, you know what? This whole family is here crying about this guy that died. And she was like, if they cared about him, why was he homeless? Why didn't they help him? She said, if that was my nephew or my son, I would help them. I would tell them, you're homeless? No, come stay with me. Let me help you. Like, that's how we roll in my family, you know? Not why is this guy homeless? Oh, boo-hoo, he died. So in any case, the family was awarded a huge amount of money. We're talking millions. And after that, companies were like, for a while, they're like, you know what? No more security, no more security guards. This is too much trouble. We don't want to get in trouble like this anymore. I mean, look, I've been in a situation before at work where, and I have friends, colleagues that have told me way worse stories, but I can tell you there has been a time when a security guard has came to my rescue, and I really appreciate the security guards. Like, you're putting your life on the line to help me, to save me. Thank you. Like, really, seriously, thank you. And probably within the past 5 years, I've seen police officers and whatnot, and I always thank them. I tell them, I say, you know what? Growing up, like, everybody looked up to people that worked in healthcare as like, oh, that's prestigious, or that's nice that they're helping people. This, like, is very well respected. But I was telling this police officer, I said, you know what? Like, I really respect you and what you do, and I appreciate it, and I'm so thankful and grateful to you. I said, every day you put your life on the line to help people, and you deal with all this crazy backlash, like, just the mental stress of it is mind-blowing to me. And like, but you're putting your life on the line to help people. Like, so I really respect you. I'm so thankful for you, and I'm sorry, like, all the negative backlash. Like, I had one lady, she just retired, and she was telling me, oh, they always have these stories in the news about how, alleged police brutality and stuff. The news wants to talk about that, but she didn't talk about how we spent hours trying to help this guy. We saved this guy who was going to commit suicide, jumping off the building. We were able to save him and get him the help that he needs. Like, they only want to talk about the bad stuff. They don't talk about the good stuff that we do. And that's why she's like, I just want to retire and stuff. And I'm like, I'm grateful to you for your service. I'm grateful to you for what you've done. And, I'm glad that you're positively impacting the community and stuff. And, I know people don't tell you this, but I'm telling you, thank you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we need more of that. So anyways, long story short, my message is, stop stealing. It's not cool. You're hurting everybody. Just knock it off. Stop. Thou shalt not steal, so do not steal. Thank you. And second point, society, come together. You see somebody doing something bad, say something, do something, hold them accountable. Don't rely on the police. They can't do anything. Say something, do something, embarrass them. Then they'll stop doing it. That's the thing. Embarrass them. No. Bad. All right. You guys be good to one another. Be kind. And I will see you. That's it for this episode. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to always be kind to one another. Take care.